Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's challenging level puzzle, and it's called Fogtorization by Cactuslaw. And here are the rules. We have normal Sudoku rules apply, which means in every cell in the grid, place a single digit from 1 through 9 such that there are no repeats in any row, column, or designated 9-cell region, which is a box. All blue cages have the same sum. So this must sum to the same sum as this and these two. And all red cages have the same product. So these two must multiply to the same product as these three and these three and these three. Both constants are to be determined by the solver. Let me pause. Apologies for this. I'm getting a phone call. Okay, and I'm back. Okay, so we have... right, so all the sum cages add up to the same sum, and all the product cages multiply to the same product. Digits may repeat within a cage if allowed by normal Sudoku rules. The grid is partially covered in fog. And the entering correct digits may clear fog somewhere in the grid. So this is dynamic fog of war, which is not my favorite, but I understand it leads to a certain amount of new types of puzzles you can create. So, usually a correct entry will clear its own cell, but not always. Some fog is extra dense. No guessing is required. Yeah, so it's basically dynamic fog of war. If you place a correct digit in this type of fog of war, you may or may not clear cells. We don't know. Anyways, those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay, we have all of the digits 1 through 9. 4 digits add up to the sum, so it's at least 10. And 2 digits also add up to the sum, so it's at most 17. For multiplication, we have 2 digits multiplying to the product, and then 3 digits multiplying to the product. If you ever have a 5 or 7 multiplying to the product, you must have another 5 or 7 multiplying to that product. So that means you cannot, and because 2 of the cages are in the same box, there's no way both of them can have 5 or both of them can have 7. So you're guaranteed 5 and 7 are not in the multiplication box. So this must contain a 5 or a 7 in the additions here. It's at least... Okay. So you have 2 sets of digits multiplied together from in the set of 1 through 9. That must multiply to the same amount. Let's see. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9 possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 9. What are the divisions of that? Obviously, 1 is 1, so that doesn't matter. We have a 2, a 3, a 4, which is 2 2s, so that's 3 2s. So we have 3 2s, 1 3. A 6 is a 3 and a 2, so it's 4 and 2. So 2 3s and 4 2s. And then we have 8, which is 3 more 2s. So that's 7 2s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 2s available and 4 3s available. So obviously you can't use all 7 2s. So it's at most 6 2s used and 4 3s used, which means the product is 3 2s and 2 3s. It's possible. That's the largest product you can have. You're guaranteed 5 and 7 in the sum. So the minimum of the sum then must be 1, 2, 5, and 7, which is 15. Okay. So it could be 15, 16, or 17 as a sum, because you're guaranteed a 5 or 7 in this cage. Um, so 5 can never be here, because this adds up to at least 15. So you have 6, 7, 8, and 9 as possibilities there. Okay. Can you ever have 9 here? I think the answer to that is no. 5, 7, and 9 already add up to 21, which 2 digits can never add up to. So 9 is definitely guaranteed to be in one of these cells. That means the other cell must have a combination of 3 and 6 in it. And if we have 8 here, 5, 7, and 8, that adds up to 20, which 2 cells can never add up to. So 8 has to be in one of these cells. So I think it does have to be 3 2s and 2 3s multiplied together. That would be 72. You could potentially also have... No, you can't have 2 2s. It has to be 3 2s. Because one side has to be 3 2s, because 8 is guaranteed to be in one of these products. So you have to have 3 2s on one side. You must have 3 2s on the other side. So I think this is then 8 and 9 as a pair. And it must be 3, 4, and 6 as the other. Because you need 3 2s on one side. And you need 2 3s on the other side. If we try to have 9 here, I don't think that works. So I think this is how it divides out. 1, 2, 5, 7. 8 and 9. So this adds up to 15 here. This multiplies to 72. Can you have 8 on the other side? No. Because then the problem is to get to... You can't have... Again, you have to have 8 and 9 not be in the sum, because that adds up to greater than 17 with the 5 and 7. if you have 9, you can't have 8 and 9 here because two other digits can never multiply to them because because you've already used both the two highest digits. If one of them's only here, say this was 9 and this was 8, the problem is this would have to get to multiply to 8 with one other digit, which is not possible. And if you had 8 here and this was 9, this would have to get to 9 as a factorization with only one digit possible, which is also not possible. So this must be 8 and 9. This must be 3, 4, and 6. So this adds up to 15. This adds up to 15. So this must also add up to 15 and multiply to 72. Well, you can't have 5 or 7. I think to multiply to 15, it has to be 2, 4, or 9. Does that make sense? That's 2, 4, and 9 multiplied to 17 or 72 and add up to 15, so that works. Are there any other possibilities? 1 with 8 or 9. But if you have 1, 8, and 9 here, that doesn't add up to 15, so that's problematic. We tried 2, 2, 4, and 9 work. What about 3? You could have 3, 4, 6 here also, but that doesn't add to 15. That adds up to 13. And then 4 as the smallest digit doesn't work. 4, 6, and 3 again. So this has to be 2, 4, 9 here, which eliminates 6, 9 as a pair here for the 7. This must be then 1, 3, 5, and 6 adding up to 15. Does that work? I think so. So, what are the remaining digits in this box? This can't be 3, 4, 6, 2, 4, or 9. It could technically, again, so the 3 sets of digits multiplying to 72. You have 1, 8, 9, 2, 4, 9, and 3, 4, 6 as the minimums. I don't think there's any of the combinations that work. Oh, 2... No, you don't have enough. 2, 3, and 6 multiplied to 36, not 72. So again, you could have 1, 8, 9, but this would have to be 1. Okay, I guess you could do that. 1, 8, and 9 could work. 2, 4, 9 doesn't work in either of these cases. 4 is not allowed in the rest of column 1 or row 9. So that eliminates 4 as a possibility in any of this cage. So this has to be 1, 8, 9 then. So this is 1, this is 8, that's 9. Okay. This adds up to 15. The remaining digits in row 9 are, what, 3, 5, 6, 7. The only combination that adds up to 15 are 3, 5, and 7. So this is a 3, 5, 7 triplet, which eliminates 3, 5, 7 in the rest of the row. So this is 6. This adds up to 15 with 6 digits, so there must be a repeat somewhere. This multiplies to 72. This one eliminates 1 in the rest of the column. The rest of column 1 has to be 1, 2, 5, or 7. This can't be 1, though. This digit cannot be 1. So these add up to 10 at least, because it's all in the same box. So they must be at most 5 for these two cells. So this is 1 through 4, and this is 1 through 4. But this can't be 1 because in column 1, the 1 has to be in box 4. So therefore, this can never be 4 here. This is at least 1 and 2 outside of box 5. So that means this adds up to 12 at most in this box. So this is 1 through 6 then. And we're guaranteed a 1 and a 2. It can't, it could be 1 here and 2 here. That would force 2 to be one of those and 1 to be one of those. That's possible. We are guaranteed a 1 and 2 in box 5 in this addition. If you have 1, 2, 3, 4 here, that's problematic. Because that would guarantee, again, you can't have multiplication here with 5 and 7, because that doesn't multiply to the 72 we need. We have 3 2s and 2 3s we need to fill out. If you have, this can't be 6, so it can't be 6 and 8, but that was what it'd have to be, or 8 and 9. But the problem is, if this is 8 and 9, that means this must multiply to 1, which is not possible for 2 unique digits. So this cannot be 1, 2, 3, 4, because that forces this to be 8 and 9. It can't be 6 here either. We can't have 1, we can't have 2. You could have 3, 4, 6, 8, and 9 here as possible combinations. This digit cannot be 7, 8, 9, or 6, so this is 1 through 5. These 3 digits, so these 2 digits multiply to at least 2. So this cannot multiply to 72. It multiplies to at most 36. So this can never be 1, 2, 3, 4 again, which means this can't be 10. Can it be 1, 2, 3, 5? Yeah, you could have 4 and 9 here. And this could be 1, 1, 2. That's possible. So 1, 2, 3, 5 is potentially, this can't be 6. Can this ever be 3 and 4? I think the answer to that is no, right? If we had 3 and 4 here, this at minimum must add up to 1, 2, 5, 6, which is 14. And 14 plus 1 and 2 is guaranteed to be 17, which doesn't add up to the same sum. Also, one of these is 1. So it's either 3 and 8, or it's 4 and 9 here. If we have 3 and 8 here, it's 3 and 8 or 4 and 9. Because 4 and 8 would have too many 2s. 3 and 9 would have too many 3s. So 3 and 8 multiplies to 24, so it would have to have another 3 to multiply. So this is guaranteed to be 1, 3, or 1, 2, with a 1 guaranteed. And this, I think, has to be a 1. Right? Because you have a minimum of 24 here. This is guaranteed to be at least 2 or 3. And if it's 2 or 3, that with 4 and 9 multiplied to 72. 3 with 3 and 8 multiplies to 72. Either way, this has to be a 1. So this is 1, which eliminates 1 in the rest of the column and the rest of the row. That leaves this digit as a 1, because that's the only place for it in that box. This adds up to 15. We have 1, 8, and 9 already. So that's 18. Is that right? Yes, 1, 8, and 9 is 18. Plus 15 is 33. That means these two add up to 12. And it can only be 5, 7 as a pair. Because we already have, cannot be 3, 9 because of a 9 in the box. Can't be 4, 8 because of 8 in the box. So this is a 5, 7 pair, which forces this to be a 2, 3, 4, 6 triplet. Therefore, in column 1, where are the 1 and 2? They have to be in box 4, which eliminates 2 in the rest of this box, so this can't be 3 anymore. Again, this cannot add up to 10, so this must be 4 at minimum. So we know what this has to be. This has to be 3, this is 1. That eliminates 1 in the rest of the column, because this can't be 1 or 2. This is at minimum 3 and 1, which forces this to be 1, 2, 3, and 5. Not 4, 5. 3 cannot be here because 3's in the row. This can't be, this 1 eliminates 1 here. This 1 eliminates 1 here. So this can't be 1. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 5 quadruplet in box 5, which eliminates 1, 2, 3, 5 in the rest of the box. This can no longer be 3. So it cannot be 4 times 8. That's too many 2's in the factorization. So we need to be 4 and 9 here, which means this multiplies to 36. So it must be a 1, 2 pair here. That eliminates 1 and 2 in the rest of the row. So this cannot be 2 either. So we have a 5, 7 pair in column 1, which eliminates 5 and 7 in the rest of the column. So this is 1 or 2 here. That means in box 5, okay, so this can't be 4 because of the 4 in the column. This can't be 3 or 6 because of the 3, 5, 6 triplet in the row. And this can't be 5 because of the 5 in 3, 5, 6 triplet in the row. So this is 7, this is 5. That eliminates 5 from this cell. This 2, 4 pair eliminates 2 and 4 in the rest of the box. So this is 3 or 6. This 3 eliminates 3 here. So it's 6 and 3. The 7 eliminates 7 here. So it's 5. This cannot be 3 anymore. This cannot be 1 because of the 1 in the row. The remaining digits in box 5 have to be 6, 7, and 8. And this can't be 6 because of the 6 in the column. So this must, one of these is 6 guaranteed. This multiplies to 72. Remaining digits in... Okay, remaining digits in row 7 are 8 and 9. So this is an 8 and 9 pair. Remaining digits in row 8 are 2, 4, and 5. Remaining digits in column 6, we have 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. Well, 5 and 7 can never be in the multiplication because there's no factorization for it. It cannot be 2 and 8 here. So it must be 3 with either 2 or 8 here. So 3 is guaranteed here. If we have 3 and 8, it would have to be... Well, you don't have a 2 anymore available. It would have to be another 3. But we don't have a 1 available in this box. So this could still be a 1. But if we try to have 3 and 8 here, that would force this to be 3 and that to be 1. But that's not possible because we already have a 1 in that box. So this cannot be 8. This must be a 2, 3 pair, which eliminates 2 and 3 in the rest of the box, or the rest of the column and the rest of the box. So this can't be 2, this can't be 2. This is 5, which eliminates 5 here. This becomes a 2, 4 pair. That eliminates 5 here. These two digits add up to 15, and if it's 7, 8, that would eliminate all possibilities for that cell. So it cannot be 7, 8, it's 6, 9 here, which eliminates 6 and 9 in the rest of the column. This can't be 9, so this must be 8, which makes that 9. This can't be 6 or 8 because of the 6 and 8 in the column. So this is 7, which makes this a 6. This 7 eliminates 7 here, so it's 8, which makes that 7. This 7 eliminates 7 here, so it's 3 and 7. 3 eliminates 3 here. Where's a 3 in box 5? It must be here. So that's 3. We have a 2, 3 pair here. So that's 1. We need 2 more 2s and 1 more 3. That means neither of these could be 1, because that would have to be 1 times 12. It could be 6 and 2, but no, this can't have a 6 here. So this cannot be, this is a 2, 3 pair here. This 7 eliminates 7 in the rest of the row. This 5 eliminates 5 in the rest of the column, so this can't be 5. This is 2. This can't be 2 or 5. It's a 1, 7 pair, which eliminates 1 and 7 in the rest of the box. So this can't be 2 or 7. This must be 5. This 2 eliminates 2 here, so it's 4 and 2. Remaining digits in column 2 have to be 4, 6, and 7. This can't be 6 or 7, so this must be 4, which eliminates 4 here. Remaining digits in column 3 are 8 and 9. This can't be 8 because of 8 in the row, so this is 9. That's 8. This 4 eliminates 4 here, so it's 9 and 4. That leaves this digit as a 3, so this can't be 3 there. 2, 3 as a pair. Remaining digits in box 2. We have 4, 5, and 8. Yeah, 4, 5, and 8. This can't be 5 because of the 5 in the row. It cannot be 8 because that would give us 4 2s in this factorization, which doesn't work. So this must be 4, which eliminates 4 here. So that's 2 and 4. 2 eliminates 2 here, so it's 5, which means this can't be 5 there. This can't be 4, 8, so this is 5. This can't be 4 or 5, so it's 8, which eliminates 8 here, so it's 9 and 8. So 4 times 2 is already a factorization of 3 2s. So we already have the 3 2s. We just need another 3. So this is 3, which makes this 2, which makes that 3. None of these this can't be 3 or 4 because of the 3 or 4 in the row. So this is 6. This can't be 3 or 6, so it's 4, which makes this 3. This 6 eliminates 6 here, so it's 9 and 6 there. This 3 eliminates 3 here. Where is the 3 in row 7? It must be here. So that's 3, and that clears out a whole bunch of stuff, which we needed. This is 6 and 7, adding up to 13, which means this is a 2. So this is 2, this is 1, which makes this 2 and 1. Remaining digits in row 3 have to be what? 4, 6, and 9? Okay. And this, so this is at minimum 4. That means this must be at maximum 11. 9 and 4 at minimum adds up to 13. So this can never have a 9. This is a 4, 6 pair, which eliminates 4 and 6 in the rest of the row. So this is 9. This is 4, 6, and 5 here. These multiply to 72. It has to be 8 and 9. So this is an 8, 9 pair. That leaves this as 6 or 7. This 9 eliminates 9 in the rest of the column. Okay, remaining digits in row 4. We have 4, 6, and 7. Okay, remaining digits in row 1. We have 1, 2, 7, and 8. This can't be 1 because of the 1 in the column. Remaining digits in row 2, we have 1, 5, and 7. This can't be 5 because of the 5 in the column. So we know where the 5 is in row 2. It has to be here. So that's 5, which eliminates 5 here. So it's 6 and 5. This 6 eliminates 6 here. So this is 4 and 6. 4 eliminates 4 here and 6 here. So this is 7, which makes this 6, which makes that 4. This 4 eliminates 4 here, so it's 2, which means this can't be 2. That's 1. That's 2. This can't be 1 or 2. It's 7 or 8. This 2 eliminates 2 in the rest of the row. This 4 eliminates 4 here, so that's 9 and 4. 9 eliminates 9 here, so it's 8 and 9. This 2 eliminates 2 here. Where is the 2 in row 1? It must be here. So this is 2. This 7 eliminates 7 here, so it's 6 and 7. And we have the product is 72, and the sum is 15. So the 7 eliminates 7 here, so it's 8. This also eliminates 7 here, so it's 1 and 7. This 7 eliminates 7 here, so it's 8, and that's 7. And that's a solution. Yeah, I don't know if I would consider this as challenging. Seems fairly straightforward, but that's because, I mean, I'm very used to adding things up and multiplying things together. More adding with, like, killer cages and stuff. So that was rather trivial for me, I felt. I don't know. Felt rather easy to me. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. And I hope you enjoyed this solve either way, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.